Peace be upon you, grade 7. In this video we're going to work on page 78, so I would like you to bring your student's book and open it on this page. But before we start with any of the tasks given on this page, we will have a very short review on what we have learned in the previous video. So in the previous video we have already started with a new unit, which is unit number 9, and the title of this unit is Journeys. In the reading passage we talked about a 33 years old lady, and her name is Hilary Lister, and she was the first disabled person to sail across the English Channel. Now on the other page we have talked about some of the words that are used to describe weather conditions. So in this video we will use both of the words that we have learned within the reading passage and the words that we have learned on page 77. So if you have doubts about the meaning of the words, you can have a look and make sure that you know the meaning of these words, so you can able to answer all of the tasks on the vocabulary section, page 78. So now let's get started with the first task given here, living again, activate. What we need to do here is to complete these sentences with the words from the box. The box is not clear here, but it's clear in your books. And here we have some words that we're going to read together. The first one is blew, which is the past form of the verb blow, blowing air inside of a balloon. This is the meaning if you don't know. Confident, design, disabled, disease, dream, exhausted, limbs, and we said that we don't pronounce the B letter, so it's limbs, and it means arms and legs. Over, paralyzed, spread, steer, suck, taken up, and wheelchair. What we need to do here is to put these words in the correct place within these 9 examples that we have. We are going to read these sentences together, and I'm going to say the answer and then we will check it together. But before I do this, you can stop the video, think of the answers yourself, and then check by the video. So now I will start reading the first sentence. Some people suffer from a space which leaves them space and in need for help. The correct word to choose for this example is some people suffer from a disease which leaves them disabled and in need for help. Example number 2. It's sunny in the south at the moment, and the good weather is going to spread to the rest of the country this afternoon. So this means that the good weather is going to move from one place to another by afternoon. Number 3. My granddad was 80 last week. We made a cake for him with 80 candles on it, and he blew them all out. Now we will move to sentence number 4. I've taken up Kung Fu. I started 3 months ago and I go 3 times a week. At first, after every class, my limbs hurt. I couldn't move my arms or legs. Number 5. My brother is paralyzed because of a motorcycle accident. He can't move his legs at all, and he has to use a wheelchair. Number 6. When I finish university, I want to work for a car company. I want to design a sports car, that kind of sport cars that people dream about when they go to bed. Number 7. We are not allowed to eat in the classroom, but the teacher let us suck sweets when we need to concentrate. Number 8. At first, I found it difficult to steer my car into small parking spaces, but now I've got more driving experience and I'm more confident, so I don't usually have any problems. The last example that we have is number 9. Our grandfather is very old. When I take him shopping, he gets exhausted quickly and he has to sit down. The shopping trip is usually over in 5 minutes and he wants to go home again. I hope you have catch the answer of these sentences. If not, we are going to check the answers together. Please write them on the correct plate. So here you have the answers of task number 1, activate. What you need to do is to copy these words and put them in the correct place, and please be careful because in some of the examples you have 2 spaces, which means 2 answers and 2 words. So like the first one, you have 2 words within the same example. You have a comma between the words and you have the same in the rest. Please check your answers. Now we will move to task number 1, extend, and here we have 8 different words that describes different weather conditions. The first one is chilly, the second one is showery, the third one is unsettled, the fourth one is humid, the fifth one is mild, and the sixth one is severe. What you need to do here is to match these words with their definitions. So now we will read the definitions together. A. Weather that changes a lot and that often becomes rainy. So what do we call such a kind of weather? This kind of weather is called showery. Unsettled, excuse me. The answer of number 3 is A, and this definition is given to this word, which means that the weather is not always the same. Definition B, warm and pleasant weather. Warm and pleasant weather. You have to match this definition with number 5, mild. This is the meaning when we say the weather is mild. It means that it's warm and pleasant weather. C, very bad weather. Very bad weather means severe. Number or letter D, it's a weather with frequent short periods of rain. This definition relates to word number 2, which is showery. E, hot and wet weather. When the weather is hot and wet at the same time, we call it humid. The last one that we have is F, quite cold weather, and it's already done for us, which means chilly. Now I want you to check your answers of task number 1, extend, and here you have the numbers for the words and the letters that you have to match them with them. Right now we will move to task number 2, extend, and here we have the same words that we used in task number 1, but in a different way. We have to read the whole sentence and then choose the correct answer that describes the weather. So the first one is already done for us, which is they say we're going to have chilly or severe weather this weekend. They are expecting very strong winds. So when we have very strong winds, we call this weather as severe. So you have to circle the correct answer. I'm going to read the rest of the examples for you. Number 2, take your umbrella. It's been mild or showery all day. Try to guess the correct answer while I'm reading the sentences for you. Number 3, well, it was sunny for a few days, but since the weather has been quite mild or unsettled. Number 4, you will need to put a blanket on your bed tonight. It's really chilly or humid. Number 5, we are having a showery or mild autumn. It's not cold at all. The last example, which is number 6, I like hot weather, but I hate it when it's humid or severe. I want to shower all the time. So here you have the answers of task number 2, extend. What I want you to do is to put a circle on the correct answer, and we are going to read these examples together for one more time by saying the answers with them. 2, 3. So as you can see here, the first answer is severe, the second one is showery, the third one is unsettled, the fourth one is chilly, the fifth one is mild, and the last one is humid. So as I told you, now I'm going to read the sentences for one more time, starting from sentence number 2, and I'll be saying the correct answer while reading these sentences. Number 2, take your umbrella, it's been showery all day. Number 3, well, it's sunny for a few days, but since then the weather has been quite unsettled. Number 4, you will need to put a blanket on your bed tonight. It's really chilly. Number 5, we are having mild autumn. It's not cold at all. Number 6, I like hot weather, but I hate it when it's humid. I want to shower all the time. So please make sure that you have circled the correct answers, and right now we will move to task number 3, and as you can notice that we have a blue word written with blue color, and we have the word boats. So in this task we are going to learn some vocabulary that is related to the boats, the parts of the boats. And here we have the words that we are going to read together. The first one is bow. The second word that we have is hull. The third one, mast. The fourth one is port. The fifth one is rudder. The sixth one is sail, which is the word done for us. Here, number 1. Starboard and stern. So we need to match these words with the parts of the boat that we have in this picture. And I know that you are not familiar with these vocabulary, so you can search the internet if you want more information about the parts of the boats. If you don't want to do this, we will answer this task together. Number 1 is sail. So this part of the boat is called as sail. This one here, it's not clear, but we call this as the sail. Number 2, which is this wooden part, is called as mast. So please write the words next to the numbers. Number 2 is mast. Number 3, this part of the boat is called as bow. Number 4, which is this blue part, is called stern. This is the word stern, the last word in the box. Number 5 is port, which is this one. Number 6 is starboard. Number 6 is starboard. This word right here. Number 7 is called as rudder. And the last part is hull. H-U-L-L. So here you have the answers of task number 3, which is related to the parts of the boat. And what I want you to do is to check your answers. Here you have the numbers of the parts of the boat, and the answer is the name of these parts. Once you are done with writing your answers, we will move to task number 4, which is about expressions that we use with come. So in task number 4, we have 6 examples about expressions with come. What we need to do is to match these expressions with their meaning or definitions. Using expressions will help you to describe your talk in a very better way, in an advanced way. So the first one is already done for you. Come true means when something you hope for become reality. So for example, when you hope to get a full mark in your English exam and you get it, this means that your wish or your hope become true. Number 2 is come and go. Number 3 is come apart. Number 4 is come on. And number 5 is come out. And the last one is come round. I would like you to guess the meanings of these expressions and try to match them with the letters that you have on the other side of this exercise. And later on we will check the meanings of these expressions. So here you have the answers of task number 4, expressions with come. The first one, which is already done for you, come true means when something you hope for becomes reality. Number 2 is matched with the letter F. So come and go means when something is present for a short time and then goes. This is the meaning of the expression come and go. Number 3 is matched with the letter C. And the meaning of come apart is when something breaks into pieces. Number 4 is matched with the letter E, and number 4 means come on, and the meaning of this expression is when you tell someone to hurry up. So when you want someone to hurry up, you have an appointment or something, you would say come on, which means hurry up. Number 5, we have the expression come out, and it means when a new book, CD or film becomes available. And the last one that we have is matched with B, and come round means when someone visits you at home. So please match the numbers with the letters and check your answers. Now we will move to task number 5, which is the last task that we have on this page, which is page 78. What you need to do here is to use the come expressions that you have on task number 4 and try to answer the questions that you have in task number 5 by using these expressions. So this means that task number 4 and task number 5 are connected together. The first one, the answer of the first sentence is given for you. Things only come true if you work hard. So the word come is followed by the word true. The only, things only come true if you work hard. Number 2, why don't you come space to my house and we can watch a DVD? So what is the word that we use with come in order to match it with the meaning that we have in this sentence? When you want to visit someone to your house, what is the word that we use with come? Why don't you come round to my house and we can watch a DVD? Number 3, the pain in my stomach is only there sometimes. It comes and space. So when you have some sort of pain, but it's not there all over the time, it comes and goes. Number 4, come and then we have space, and after that we have we are late and the train leaves in 5 minutes. So when you want to make someone hurry up, what is the word that we use with come to form a full expression that have the meaning? The answer of number 4 is come on. Come on, we're late and the train leaves in 5 minutes. Number 5, oh no, I dropped the radio and it's come space. I dropped the radio and it's come apart, which means that it breaks into pieces. The last one, I want to see that new film next week. It comes space on Friday. The answer is it comes out on Friday. Right now we will move and we will check the answers of this task together. So here you have the answers of task number 5, which is complete the sentences. Please check your answers. Now I would like you to open your workbooks on page 69. Your homework is going to be both task number 1 and task number 4. Doing homework is for your own benefit. In task number 1 you have to choose the best answer given for 15 examples, and within these 15 examples you are going to use the words that we have learned when we read the reading passage. And in task number 4 you will complete the dictionary definitions with the correct words using the expressions with come. That's it for today. Take care.